Hey guys, welcome to Challenge the Wild. I'm Tage.
And I'm Brandon. What you're about to see is our pilot episode for the brand new adventure series Challenge the Wild.
So this was our first official trip together that we used for the episode, and we had a lot of learning, a lot of filming, a lot of learning about filming,
Audio.
and anyways,
We hope you enjoy the video. Don't go anywhere. I don't know if we're gonna go down in the basement again, but whatever. Everything looks like the same way last time here. Got my flashlight. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Find out if you try this. Whoa, seems pretty good. For a little. One toothbrush. You sure? Look at it. They're pretty great. Watch the floorboards.
up into the great wide open on the sketchiest ladder I've seen in a while.
We were already there.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
So as you can see, there's construction going on, mining of the quarry. I don't know, it's the way she goes.
It's the way she goes.
What happens? Yeah, it's pretty nice outside. It's a good day. Not too sunny. Not getting a sunburn on my chin, but
You too?
yeah. And so that ends our time in George Pine's house. I don't know. There are people out on the road, so we're gonna have to dip this way. And yeah, it's like a bit of a crossroads, but luckily we know which way to go. But yeah, this tall grass makes it so incredibly humid. Like honestly, at this point it's about 25 degrees at the top of the trees and probably 30, 35 down here. So I'm already sweating, mosquitoes are smelling it. So we're en route to the quarry right now. Here it is. Eerie.
We just got to really clear out everything and then we'll be set. That works, I guess.
Alright, so we thought that just sitting around in our awesome bib site that it would be good to talk about the priorities of survival. So we've got three main priorities. So we've got our fire, which was the first thing we set up when we got here. We've got the shelter, which was the second thing, and then water, which is our third thing, but the one we need the most. So start off with our fire. So usually when you build a fire, regardless of the temperature, it brings up morale and it clears out the area. So in the winter, it'll heat it up. In the summer, like we have right now, it'll get rid of the bugs, which is a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, we got bit at least 1,000 times. I'm not even kidding. Like his knees are brutal.
We've been here for like 3 hours, so it's pretty bad already.
Yeah.
But so we have our fire, and what are things that we can make with fire? With our fire, we can cook food, we can boil water, we can watch it, we can burn stuff.
He can be little pyros and watch him burn stuff with it.
It's almost as much a morale boost as it is actually helping us with our survival, because especially in a solo situation, if all you have to look at is a bunch of trees, it'll get pretty boring. So the fire brings that up. So moving on to our next point, which is shelters.
Okay, so shelter, you need shelter. Why? Coverage. It's got coverage. You have a storm coming in, you don't want to get rained on.
What else? We've got concealment with that, especially with ours being military issue.
It's got an opening at the beginning so that can bring in the heat. Opening in the front where it faces 3 bodies. And so that brings in the heat and that makes you warmer, and in cold situations that's really good.
And then our third priority, which is water. So with water, your body's made 70% out of water. So one of the main things that you need to do is stay hydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, drink.
Oh.
If your urine isn't clear or close to it,
that.
make sure that you're drinking water, because getting dehydrated
Not good.
gets rid of everything else. So if you're dehydrated, what's the point of having a fire? It's going to dry you out. If you're dehydrated and you're walking on a trail, the likelihood of you getting lost is a lot better, just because you're dehydrated and you could get delusional.
Oh yeah, being delusional is not fun. I got dehydrated once. I was by myself. I completely got lost. I don't even remember where I was anymore. Like I tried to get back to where I was because it was cool. I don't know where I was.
So yeah, those are our 3 priorities of survival. We actually did that in that order when we came in today. We
Yeah,
made
I was
fire.
surprised. We made the fire, did the shelter, and then went into
Shelters.
the water. We're lucky because right behind us is the river.
Yeah,
So
we have
a great water supply.
We have about a 3-foot wall, which is what you want, because if you set up too close to the water and the tide comes in, it could flood out your camp, which makes your shelter and your fire useless.
Yeah, you're pretty screwed if you do that.
So yeah, this is our site. Pretty good. So we've got, within our tents, we've got our bags themselves. We've both got quality Nalgene bottles.
Of course.
And then we have bivy bags that we're going to be sleeping in, or on if it's too hot. So throughout the night, we have, with our fire, a massive log that we pulled in.
Oh,
so that
man.
instead of waking up every 20 minutes and feeding the fire a little bit, we can just toss on the log
and let it burn all night.
Halfway through the night, flip over the log and let it burn. On top of all of our stuff with our concealment, because I like the military tactical side of things, our surroundings right now, we have a fairly small opening on the trail.
It's true.
And we're completely surrounded at this point. No one can see us from above because we're underneath the canopy. No one can see us from the sides because the weeds are nipple deep. And yeah, besides that, all we have to worry about is our fire.
Then the smoke, and then it's going to go up and it's going to bush out because of the trees and everything. So it's not really, again, you're conceived.
Concealed.
That's what I meant. Conceived. Wow. We're pregnant now.
So it's roughly 4 a.m. We woke up probably 4 or 5 times in the past 3 hours, which was nice. All just to stop the fire. So we got that nice and big. But I kept getting woken up by mosquitoes, and they actually bit my forehead so much that now it's completely swollen, and yeah, it's weird. So if you can see that, I don't know, but it's pretty misshapen. But yeah, so we're almost done our first night out.
I'm just going to say that having a camera like this makes me feel like Les Stroud. That makes me feel kind of professional. So that concludes our pilot episode. Hope you guys liked the video.
Make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and rate. Like us on Facebook and join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a great day.
Real talk.